Welcome back to FFB, amigos. And we're going to talk about this game. Just finished watching Arsenal pretty much troll Manchester City. Wow. 5, boom, to 1. And Pep, I'm really concerned about that guy's mental health. I'm not going to lie. Not looking good. Defeated. Not many reactions, but let's go over it quickly and let's see what it means to Chelsea fans. First of all, hurtful because we could have done that to him. I promise you. We had the chance, same as this game. The first 2 minutes, and it started the same. We scored the one, we took the one gift, and we missed the second. At the second minute, Ødegaard scores a goal. Obviously, Akanji makes a horrible mistake. This playing out from the back when you're lacking confidence or skill, I would even say. I don't think that's City's problem, but insists on playing out the back sometimes in these risky passes we saw today from the backer. It's just silly business, honestly. We've seen this with Brighton yesterday as well as on the last video that I want you guys to go check my recap of yesterday's games. Just silliness all around. And Chelsea has suffered that, especially with Sanchez, for example, trying to play out from the back. Sometimes you just have to smash that ball like Van Dijk showed us yesterday. In any case, they give a little gift. The Akanji gives a little gift. They pass it around. It lands to Ødegaard. He's going to score. Arsenal dominates really early, and they should have been 2 up at least by the 25th minute, especially because Havertz misses an open goal. That gives me so much joy. When I saw the ball that came to him, he opened up his body. I'm like, he's going to miss. He's going to miss. And the keeper was like not even well positioned. There's no reason you missed, and he misses the goal. He doesn't even hit the target. But anyway, by then I'm wondering, they just let City back in the game, but City's showing that they don't have any of the muscle or the engine that they used to have. In any case, they playing out from the back, like I said, it cost them maybe about 3 times in the first half, City. And at the first half, I looked at the stats, and City had 62% possession, but they really struggled to do anything tough with it, than anything aggressive with it. And in the second half, we have a different game. And Haaland scores a beautiful header. He's been accused of being a crappy header, even though he's like 55 foot tall. I think it was just like his 9th. Savinho does a great cross, lobbed up. It wasn't one of those hard ones. It was kind of lobbed up, and he gets up in the air really well, and he pings it down. And beating one of the Arsenal defenders is really hard. And I think he actually beat Gabriel. But he lost track of him. He didn't actually beat him like in a duel, both jumping. He beat him in positioning. But minute 57, they got like 60 seconds of joy. And Thomas Partey, who had an amazing match, this dude was all over the place. What a beautiful 5. Actually, he made Declan Rice unnoticeable. This guy's recovery, getting up and down the field, playing out of pressure was pretty amazing. He takes a long shot, which is another thing that I believe Arsenal has become far more pragmatic, far more ugly this year. And they didn't have the results. But in games against teams like this, who, if you're willing to do some of the dirty stuff, and they only are where they are right now because of the set pieces, some dirty work, dark arts, like they were saying, because they did have a drop in form. And still, we'll see. They're within reach. I don't think Liverpool's going to be stopped, but in any case, that's where we are. And then Partey ties it, like I said, immediately. And then some beauty. This kid, man, this Lewis-Skelly kid from Arsenal, I don't like giving props to Arsenal for anything, but this kid is really good. He had a great match. He's only 18 years old, running up and down the field. He cuts inside, fires one past Ortega on his weak foot. And my favorite part, he does his whole meditation celebration, giving the mid finger to our friend Haaland. And actually, I don't know if it was in that goal, but also Gabriel just yelled in Haaland's ear. They were all up in him, man. They were all up in him. And it's good to see a young kid like that. In my mind, I'm thinking, let's do an Ashley Cole. If this guy turns out good, as Cucurella is aging out, we can just steal him. Yeah, that was the Chelsea of old. We'll probably pick up Lewis-Skelly's son when he's 8 or something like that. In any case, then Havertz scores, which sucks. And then by then, it's like, it's over, man. And it's weird to say because when I saw the second goal, that Partey goal actually, in my mind, there's no fear of City anymore, and there's no soul, and they gave up running, and I'm scared that something like that can happen to Chelsea too. If the morale drops low enough, it's a problem, man. You lose confidence and you're in trouble. And I'm not even worried they're coming back. It's like it's over. Kind of like when Chelsea collapses, 60, 70th minute, or collapsed. I don't want to make it a thing. They collapsed in a lot of these games over the last couple of months. I think the same with City, and it's like, in my mind, it's over. I did not expect for them to take 5 goals. That was crazy, but in any case, Havertz unfortunately scores. And when the youngins are scoring, and man, and you're Manchester City, and they're resting players after the 76th minute on you, and the game is won, like it's settled. You're not even worried that they're coming back, and you can put in some players and even late play in this Nwaneri guy. I think he might be 12. I'm joking. I have no idea. I don't know anything about him, but he's really young. And he puts in a beauty of a goal for a 5th and a humiliating defeat for City. That's tough. Now, I don't want to celebrate ever these SOBs winning anything, but it's actually in Chelsea's interest a little bit. So, Ødegaard magic. I will give Silva some props. He's trying so hard. He's dropping all the way back, even almost between the center backs at times, to pick up the ball and try to play through. So, he was good, and obviously Haaland did his thing, but, he wasn't influential in the game. And I guess your system's not that great when you take out the best offensive midfielder in the world and the best defensive midfielder in the world, then your system's not that awesome. But first half, Mamouche was great. That's all I can say for City. For Arsenal, Ødegaard, man, amazing. And Partey, what a physical presence. I love those physically dominating players. That's kind of like the Chelsea DNA too, so I love it. And yeah, the big picture is now Arsenal is now unbeaten in 14 games, which I think is like the best streak or one of the best streaks that Arteta has. So they seem to be coming back. City, we say in crisis, not in crisis. I don't know, but getting your butt whooped 5-1 is something to be concerned about. And it just pisses me off that Chelsea, we were the exception to that, and we had a chance to finally put these guys in their place, and they gave it to us, and we didn't take it. But anyway, I need to get over it. And then, it's a lame attempt, but Arsenal's still in the title race in the sense of if Liverpool collapse, which it doesn't look likely. They're so pro. I loved watching them yesterday. And like an MB, right? Like a healthy MB, if they got their ish together. And then as a Chelsea fan, again, like I said, it's tough to watch Arsenal dominate. It's tough to watch them, score some points. So I'm actually glad that they helped us. They helped us because they're not a rival, I think. They're above us. Even if they may not be in a title race, they're above us in terms of they're going to end up ahead of us unless something weird happens. And also, they put the brakes on City a little bit, and City wasn't able to collect those points because that would have been a little bit... That's who we're fighting for Champions League spaces. Obviously, like we said, Villa and Bournemouth and certainly Forest. And so I'm glad that City didn't get away with that. So that's all I got for now. I'm just going to keep it short because this is not a Chelsea game, but we mind it. And when there's good football, good games, we're going to watch them. So that's all I got for you now. I will be doing the preview of the Monday game for Chelsea against West Ham with Harry Potter coming back. Man, that would be such a... Please, let's win this game. Let's win this game, please. That would be... I don't think I can handle not winning that game. But we'll get into that on the other video. So please, like, subscribe, send me comments. And that's all for today, folks. Come on, you Blues.